soon. That's right, everybody. We are getting started here for some more FTB Ultimate. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. Hello, number 7, Angry Dad, Lincoln, Bill Mentis, Zeldex, Violent Grace, SD, of course. Hello. No Hacks, Just Lag, Digital Dumber, Nighthawk. Number 7. Did I say hello to number 7? Maybe I did. I don't remember. Maybe not. Hello, Nemo. Dark Knight, Silver Lightning, Mr. Evil Neptune, Mr. Nurse Ratchet, Yo Spam, VGR, hello, hello. All right, let's jump into it. I played a little bit last night, and I finished hooking up the rest of our liquid fueled fireboxes. Let's go take a look at that real quick. So all of our power is now online, active, and being powered by our bees. So we currently have almost 7,000 buckets of oil, which is awesome. Nope. We have nearly 4,000 buckets of fuel and over 3,000 buckets of biofuel. This is really good because I currently have these 3 boilers. All 3 of these running on biofuel, and we're getting a surplus currently. So if we're getting a surplus of this, that means we can hook up more of these on biofuel and then even more boilers on regular fuel, which is going to be awesome. Wow, Hypno, content discontinuity. That's a hard word to say. Discontinuity. I'm going to stop trying to pronounce it. I think I said it right. That's a hard word to pronounce, though. Discontinuity. Thank you, Zeldex, for typing that out in a way that I can pronounce it, not sound like an idiot. What does it mean, and what mod is it from? When I get a message and my player gets dizzy, the air around your sun becomes stuff with strange... That's Thaumcraft stuff. No idea. Words are hard. Yeah, I don't remember how Thaumcraft works. Sounds like DMAC is experiencing some Thaumcraft situations. I haven't touched it at all in this playthrough, so I myself don't remember how everything is going. Anybody find anything good on Prime Day? Is it just me? Am I the only one that finds Prime Day to just be a fake holiday and completely not interested in it because of that? Is that just me? Because I feel like it might just be me. Or are they still going? Why are they still going? We set these up early. Early in the stream yesterday. Why are they still going? I did come over here and mess with the power a little bit because it looked like the power was it wasn't getting enough. So I added in. Okay, so here's the deal. If I get rid of this steam consumer, this will say that it's taking in 1,000 millibuckets per tick. So 1,000 millibuckets is like the maximum amount a steam consumer can input at once, right? And you see the power is going down, so it's like it's not getting enough power. So I added a second steam consumer. Now the charge is going up, so it should be getting like maximum power, which means it should be providing our quarries, all 4 of those, with like the maximum amount it can accept, which should theoretically be faster, but it's not done yet, which is confusing. I don't know. Prime Day, what's that? Prime Day is it's, I guess, Amazon's new holiday. They want people who subscribe to Amazon Prime to get more discounts during this day to buy crap they don't need. Serious audio desync for you. Restarting the computer didn't even help. Can you try adjusting to like a different source, to like source versus like an encoded quality? Yeah, I don't know. That seems weird. Does it happen on anybody else's stream? Is anybody else seeing audio desync? There's about a second delay between words and mouth moving. Well, now I want to see myself. Because that is something that we haven't experienced before, audio desync. Let me kill the music for a second. Stop music. Stop music. Stop music. All right, test. All right, test. There is a little bit of an audio desync. Why there's an audio desync though, I don't know. I'm not sure like how much of this I want to fiddle with today, but let me just see if I can adjust something real quick without breaking everything, hopefully. Let me switch off this for a second. Did I switch off that? I can't tell. No, I didn't switch off anything. This button? Oh, you know what? That's okay. That's switching in studio mode. Let me do this. That. One second. Trying to adjust something here. Okay, we'll see if that does anything different. I'm not sure that's going to make any difference, but it might. It might. It might just be the Twitch server. I don't know. Let me play that back real quick. Whoop. All right, are we getting audio desync now? It does seem like it's half second off or something. I don't know. I'll look at it after the stream. It's not like it's going to ruin the stream. It is slightly annoying, but I think it'll be fine. Now it's a little more off sync for you. The only thing I did was I just kind of like refreshed my capture for the camera, switched that input to something else, then back again. Totally unwatchable. Like the only thing I could think to do to like really fix it would be to either reboot the streaming computer, which I haven't rebooted in a long time. How long ago was the last reboot on this thing? Just out of curiosity. 31 days ago. So I could reboot that, but that would bump the stream. Don't really want to do that. The other option is we just deal with it till the end of the stream, and then I will look and make sure when I do like a local recording, everything's synced up, and then beyond that, it's just on Twitch. Yeah, just remove the face cam. There we go. Now there's no audio desync. It's perfect. Look how perfect it is. Look how perfect it is. It's fine. Perfect. Is there like an audio delay when I open a chest? I mean, I guess that's delayed anyway. But but the sound should happen like as soon as this screen pops up. Is that delayed? Like right as that screen pops up? For you, it's just fine. You're 720p 60. See, I can't trust anybody though. Like, some people will say it's fine, even though it's not fine. It's like fine to them. It's like subjective. But like, it's not fine, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you're lying, but I'm just saying, like, I've had people tell me before something's fine when it clearly wasn't. Like, it's good enough, but it's not like how it should be. You know what I mean? It might be Twitch. It very well could be. Like, I haven't changed anything on my end, so it's definitely nothing that has to do with my stuff, or at least it shouldn't be anyway. The chest is fine, it's just me? Interesting. I'll tell you one thing for sure, music needs to be louder. Is it too loud? Is it the same volume? Unless it's the fact that you have a Windows computer that's been running for a month without rebooting. Hey, you know what? You just leave my Windows computer alone, all right? What do you have, a Mac? Just kidding. Anyway, so what I wanted to do today is I wanted to start looking at continuing our upgrade here. So, it was pointed out to me at some point during our live streams that clicking heating coils on the industrial blast furnace will increase the heat capacity. If we look at these different coils, can I spell it right? If we look at the different coils, there are 3 different ones. The cupro nickel ones are the ones that you need to make in order to make the blast furnace, I do believe. But these other ones, the canthal and the nichrome, both of these, if you have 4 of those in your hand, you click it onto the blast furnace, it will increase the heat capacity. So I've done that already to this one with just the canthal heating coil. So before is at 2200 like this one is now at 2700. If we make nichrome heating coils, which I haven't made yet, I don't think, maybe I made 1. If I make 4 of those and right click it onto the furnace, it should increase it to 3200 without touching the machine casing at all. So let's do that real quick because I wanted to test that with you guys and not just do it off camera. So chrome. So I have 1 nichrome and then we can do 3 of those and then 12 of the nickel. And then I think that has to be made in the rolling machine. Yeah, rolling machine. Rolling machine. Sweet. All right, so that goes there. This, that. Lol, did that ask about the legitimacy of your block? What? Oh, you're talking about that message that says if you have legitly or whatever. Somebody was saying DMAC was still talking. It happened in my void world. It's so good, Mr. Does anybody have those glasses from Thaumcraft? Did you know that? Yeah. Haven't touched Thaumcraft at all yet. All right, so we are at 2700. If I do a shift right click, just a right click. Now we're at 3200. Yes, so we can increase it by 1000k just by adding in these different coils. So I definitely want to do that to all of those. So we are going to need 12 chrome ingots, right? It's 4 per. And then we need the nickel. However much, doesn't really matter. Don't need to get that perfect. There we go. Hello Gendo, how you doing, dude? Oh, was follow only mode not on? Interesting. Must have been from like the last time we got raided. I forgot to re-enable that or something. Thaumcraft soon. I don't know about all that. We need to get the stuff for this Canthols too, because I have to put these on first. You get 3 of those per craft, so we need to do this recipe 4 times. So refined iron, chrome, and something else. Refined iron. No, not that much. Chrome. What was it? Refined iron, chrome, and aluminum. Okay. Boop that last one. Oh, this is aluminum. Aluminium. You're right. You're right. They did put the extra I in there. I think it was like this. There we go. Can you shift click into these? I actually don't know. It doesn't look like you can. This pack have a Greg Tech. Yes, it has at least 1 Greg Tech in it. Okay. So I should be able to right click these in all of these. So I do that and that. So this one should be at 3200. Yep. Canthol Nichrome. That's at 3200. Canthol and Nichrome. So yeah, look at this, guys. We're currently taking the silicon cells that we had and we're running those through the blast furnace automatically with its export bus. We had like, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 of those before. And then I hooked up that automation. In fact, I hooked up that automation on a bunch of these blast furnaces so we could get it done faster. But I've knocked it down to just this once, since that's all we need right now. But yeah, if we come over and take a look at silicon, we're now up to 14,000 silicon plates. Every time we spin that redstone that we're doing to get the ruby dust or whatever, I don't even remember what we're doing. Let's take a look real quick. So every time, yeah, the industrial centrifuge on the redstone, we're getting the mercury cell, which we are extracting, and we're getting the Thaumcraft mercury out of that and recovering the cells, and then we get a silicon cell, right? And then this pyrite dust, which I'm also doing stuff with. But that's how we're getting our ruby dust. So that's what these machines right here are doing. So we're currently spinning redstone in both of those. This one right here is spinning the mercury cells. When each one of these finishes, that'll go into here. And that happens real fast. So we get our cells back. And then we end up getting this stuff, this quicksilver, which is essentially mercury, right? So we have 86,000 of those. That'd be 86,000 of the empty cells, or I guess mercury cells, if we didn't take care of that. So yeah, we're recovering that out of these now, which is awesome. So over here, yeah, we're taking the pyrite that we're getting and we're electrolyzing that, and that pyrite is turning into sulfur and iron. Pyrite. Yeah, so we're getting iron dust from that, which I'm auto smelting. Then we're collecting the sulfur. Every 3 of those pyrite dust is doing a thing there. So I don't really know. This sulfur, we have 95,000 of it. I don't really know a good use for this stuff. I don't want to throw it away, but it doesn't really seem like it's got a lot of uses. Like I could turn it into gunpowder, but that doesn't really matter. We can turn it into fertilizer, but that requires calcium cells. We can turn it into a sulfur cell, which I don't think had much of a use. Again, more fertilizer. And then we can take it back out, which isn't really used. I mean, sodium sulfide or sulfuric acid. And I think I looked at what both of these can do, and there wasn't really much. Like this turns into sodium persulfate. which I don't really think has a use. I mean, I guess we can get... Oh, no, that's like if we're using industrial grinder. I don't know. Anyway, I'm holding on to that sulfur for now because I don't really know what we're going to do with it. So anyway, now that we have our industrial blast furnace up to 3,200, we were going to start working towards making the highly advanced machine blocks, I think. I think that's what we needed the extra heat for. Wasn't it? There's something in here. We were trying to get ourselves to the matter fabricator. And there was something in here that was holding us back from doing this. And then we went off on like all these other tangents. Maybe it was tungsten. Plate bending. Yeah, it was tungsten because we were at 2,300K, right? So tungsten was what we were doing. So let's go ahead and start working on this stuff. No, the chrome we've already been able to do. It was tungsten that was holding us back. But now we are well above and beyond that. So let's make a recipe for tungsten. How do we even get tungsten dust? That is... So spinning uranium dust gives us tungsten dust. If we had tungsten ore. Actually, we might have some. I'm not sure. Do we have tungsten? We do. Easy. Okay, so we have tungsten dust. And then we just put that through the industrial blast furnace. That is not a bad recipe. Okay, so tungsten ore. How do we process this? So in a pulverizer, we get 2 plus 10% for manganese. We don't have an industrial grinder. Same thing in the rock crusher, but we haven't made that. So I guess the pulverizer is what we want to do. So I'll just throw a stack in a pulverizer. Yeah, hello SN. This is 147. This is old. This is probably older than you are. All right, so we're gonna do a pattern. It's gonna say one of those is gonna equal one of these, and we'll change this recipe here in a minute. But let's just throw this into here. Insufficient energy line. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm confused. Demanded energy 8,976. We have 2 overclockers and a transformer upgrade. So why does this one not work, but the steel one does? That's the question. Let's take a look real quick. So steel dust requires 128 EU per tick with a low heat capacity and takes 5 seconds. Tungsten is 128 EU per tick. So why does steel work and this one doesn't? Let me pick up the machine. Put it back. I'm gonna try running steel through there again. So the recipe for steel, no, I don't want steel dust. Steel ingot. I think this is the one we're making. Oh, this, okay, so it's this recipe right here, actually. So that is refined iron. So that's 128 for 25 seconds. So does this one not work then? Because that says the same power requirements. I'm very confused. Why is that not working? Is it because I put an extra overclocker in there? Okay, so we have 4 MFSUs here, providing power to each one of these individually. I wonder if it would be better if we took those MFSUs and kind of like put them into parallel. So like we can output 4, 5, 12 packets at a time to any one of these furnaces. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this, because I know this worked before. Let's open this up a little bit. I wonder if I connected this line directly to it, if that would work. Because that theoretically should be 8 512 packets if it's connected directly without the MFSU. I need to go get myself a glass fibre. I wish those retained power. I think they do in later versions. If I connect that directly up, it works. Interesting. So the MFSU is limiting us too much. You're not sure if it's been mentioned, but audio desync seems to be fixed now. Is that true? Are we no longer desynced? Oh, the tungsten should work now. Oh, good. I'm glad the audio desync just magically went away. Yeah, that's working fine. What does this look like? So that's maxed out, and that's getting pretty close to being maxed out. Man, that's drawing so much power. I kind of want to rearrange this. This is kind of in a funky setup. This is one of the instances where I would really, really, really like to have a basement to work on this kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to see what's going on here with it all weird like this. I think we might just dig down a little bit and like try and get this sorted a bit better. I think we're gonna do that. But I definitely want to have MFSUs over here that are containing that power. All right, let's keep going a little bit. I really want to have access to like everything that we're doing under here. Can I use the filler on clear? No, because it will destroy things. Plus the time to set up the filler. Like, I know some people are all about doing everything using automated means, but like, it's not going to be helpful. Okay, so that seems a little bit better. I guess I'll clean this up a little bit. Okay. But it's automated. So what I need to do at this point is kind of like turn these things off. All right, so those should stop now. All right. Is this doing anything? Not really. Once that finishes up, this should stop too. Your aunt and your cousin just got back from Burger King and they didn't put a double cheeseburger in the bag, even though your aunt paid for it. So in situations like that, do you consider it to be the fault of the store or the fault of your aunt for not checking? In a perfect world, you wouldn't have to check, but like, where do you place the blame on something like that? Yeah, you might want to check her breath. She might have double cheeseburger smelling breath. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Glass fiber. I think we're gonna need a little bit more of this. Let me craft it more. Okay, so I think we should be good to like tear this all down and like kind of rework this a bit. Your cousin did check and thought it was there, but no, he saw it wrong. So that would be your cousin's fault. You better check your cousin's breath too. That's smelling awfully suspicious like cheeseburger to me. But either way, that does suck. If like you're expecting food and then it turns out the food isn't there. Yeah, that sucks. I feel you, dude. ZZ with a 7-month resub. Welcome back, ZZ. Thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. All right, so let's start off here, I suppose, by like cleaning this up a bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of all these MFSUs up here. Oops, I'm left clicking instead of right clicking. So all of that is now hooked up direct. And this isn't connected to anything. It's all independent right now, which is very good. I'm just trying to look at this and see if there's any way I can tighten up these wires and make it so I'm not using as many, but I don't think there is. I mean, if I put the wire here in the center, does that makes literally no difference? Okay. Well, we'll just leave that alone. We'll just assume that's pretty good on the glass fibres. So let's get the power situation figured out again. So we want the HV transform. Actually, let's get the steam consumers and the energy bridge. So steam consumer. Steam consumer. Energy bridge. Now I'm pretty sure these can share a steam consumer like that. I need one more so we can max that out. Steam consumer. Okay, so there we go. So if I can put a tesseract here that'll take care of those two. I can put one here and that'll take care of those three. Then I can put one here and that'll take care of those two. Then I need two more. Or actually, I guess I can just get away with one more right here. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so let's turn these on. These are going to be receive steam. Looks good, looks good. I think that's all we got to do for that. Now we can put the EV producers. And then I need something to place these up against. I think actually, you know what? I should put the transformers down first before I put these on here, just in case. I think the EV in faces towards you when you place it, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so the big side is facing this way. That's what we want. And then we can put the EVs here. Boop, boop. Why are we using steam? We're not even doing anything. Do these just draw power all the time? I didn't know that. Okay, so now we have 4 512 packets and 4 512 packets. So we need those going into some kind of battery storage. And I think all of these MFSUs, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of. And we're going to put them downstairs. Including these two. So I have a total of 9 MFSUs, but we only have 8 packets worth of EU power coming in, so we have 1 extra battery storage. Should I place blocks around the EV producers to not accidentally connect a wire to them? Are they in danger of being... No, not really, but you're right. That is a thing that we could do, just as a safety measure. These covers. Can't think of the name of those. There you go. So nothing can touch those now. Can't touch this. Mantis with a 25-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 25. Okay, so we'll do this, this, that. Actually, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. MFSU. I guess I'll add this other one in just because we have it. Okay. So then our power out is going to be from these guys. Looks a little better. These are all HV, right? I believe they are. Transform upgrades. So every time I check a block, if you look at my power on the armor in the upper left-hand corner, every time I do that, it like uses a bunch of power, like directly off my armor doing a shift right click. So I have to like charge it up. Like normally this armor doesn't run out of power, but when I do that, like then it starts hurting a little bit as far as power usage goes. It's a little annoying. All right. There we go. All right, so I have these. That's connected. Oh, I got another MFSU here. This is got transformer, so it should be okay, especially since it's on an MFSU right there. So let's throw another one down here, I guess. Okay, so now our blast furnaces should have enough power regardless of which one's going off because of all of the extra 512 packets that we have here. I need a little bit more glass fibre cable. Is it just you? It's a bit weird that there's no sound in game. I turned it off because it was thundering, and there is no way to turn off weather sounds in this version of Minecraft. But I think the thunderstorm is over now. Okay, I think we are now good. Everything is on a more centralized battery instead of each one having its own 512. Let's get light taken care of down here. All right, so nothing should spawn down here. We should be okay. And then we'll just cover this up like it never happened. I remember Jessassin was using construction foam to like fill in this gap here to like cover the wire so you can't see through. We might do that. You know, but what? You understand the reason why I turned it down. So Where's my torch go? Right here? There. Yeah, let's get some construction foam. So tungsten we got taken care of. Construction foam. This is made with water, clay dust, redstone, and coal dust. Coal and redstone. Alright, let me go grab some water real quick. Actually, can I do it from this, or does that pick up the source block? I feel like that picks up the source block. I don't remember how these work. Does it pick up source blocks? It does. Okay, so glad I didn't do that. Probably could have put it into the fluid transposer. I got coal dust twice. What did I miss? Clay dust. Clay dust. Oh, you get 2 of those per block. This, that. Boop, that's a bunch of construction foam. Now, can you just right-click that onto the block? I don't remember how this works. No. Okay, so the uses on this, you can compress it into a pellet, and then you put it with the CF sprayer, I guess? Okay. This is different. I don't think I ever used construction foam in this version. Because the versions that I've used before, like you did everything in the fluid solid canning machine. And then you fill up the construction foam sprayer in there. So I've never done it in this version, so it's a little weird to me. But, you know, whatever. Will it fill in my basement also? Well, we can get rid of it before it solidifies. The only thing I care about is that it just fills in that gap where we can see through the floor where the wire is. That's it. This doesn't even look like a sprayer. This looks like a shovel. I mean, I don't know. It looks weird to me. Cobble stick. Okay. Oh, wow. Glad I made 60 of them, I guess. Let's see how this works now. If I squirt it right on there, does it go everywhere? Oh, it went everywhere! How big is the mess downstairs now? Not bad. Okay. I thought there was a way you could place it one at a time, not just like squirt it everywhere. I wonder if it's just a CF pellet. No, I thought there was a way you could just place one at a time. Alright. Well, whatever. I guess we're just going to leave it like that. That's getting kind of annoying. I also want to do it around all these connections. I guess I'll just do them all and then we'll remove the access later. Wow. This is really annoying. Is there not a way to do like a single block? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. So anyway, it solidifies to this stuff and then you can use dye on it to paint a different color. I'm not sure if this normal grayish color is fine or if I should do white or light gray or gray. I don't know if you can dye it after you've dyed it. One block foam only on scaffold. Like how? Oh no. I don't know if like after it hardens, if you can remove. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's whatever. It's not hurting anything. Like, it's squirting all over the floor is a little annoying, but, you know, whatever. And then right here, too. There we go. You gotta make the farting noise with it, too. Oh, there's another spot right here. This is gonna go everywhere. Okay, I think we're good now. I know you can get sand and right click it on there to like harden it. That's been a thing for a while. Or you can just let it dry naturally. Okay. Looking good. I suppose we can hook up. Oh, I don't have the cable on me anymore. It looks like if you click the foam tool on a full block and not the wire itself, it only places one foam block. I don't, maybe there's a way you do it with shift. I guess we can find out so I know for later. So I just want to place one. Shift right click. That doesn't work. A right click? That doesn't work. In fact, that hurts me. Try this again. If I do this, and then I do a shift right click on this block, it still like squirts everywhere. If I do just a right click, yeah, it still squirts everywhere. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I think there's a way to do it. Maybe there's like the mode switch key or something. I don't know. Zelda Man with a 20-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for the 20 months, dude. Tungsten. So I need to fix this recipe. So now we have a way of making tungsten. I think we'll put it into this one over here. And then we're gonna need a recipe for a tungsten plate. So we have a plate bending machine here. Yeah. No, that's fine, Nighthawk. Like, you tried. I'm pretty sure I was watching Jessassin do it where he could only place it on one single block, and I think there's just something that I'm missing about that. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyway, let's try and dye those. Maybe like a light gray. Bone meal, ink, not link, ink, not jink, ink. Nice try though. Light gray. I don't know what color that is right now, if that's gray or a light gray. Maybe it already is. If I do a gray, maybe you can't dye this, or you gotta dye it when it's wet. I don't know. Yeah, ask Jessassin how he did it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I thought you could dye those. There's probably more to it that I don't know. Purple Cloud with a 3-month resub. Welcome back, Purple Cloud. Thank you so much for the 3 months, dude. I do appreciate it. All right, well, let's stop with this nonsense. Have I made any of these patterns? Matter Fabricator? I did. So if I tell it to make a Matter Fabricator, where does it stop? Missing materials. Teleporter, chrome plate, titanium plate. Okay, so it doesn't know how to make titanium plate or a chrome plate, so let's cancel this. Okay, so we don't have titanium. We can get chrome, though. We can make the chrome plate pattern. So that there, this here, encode, boop. It's easy, just gotta flatten some chrome. You think I gotta use a paintbrush? Oh, that makes sense. You have to do paint, which is flax seeds and a dye to get a paint can? I'm good. I'm good. I should have been paying closer attention. That's more work than what it's worth. The color of this construction foam is good enough. Like, it's not obnoxious. Like, it's less obnoxious than this flashing of the iron block there. It's fine. I thought you just right-click the dye on it there. If I gotta, like, make paint cans and paint brushes and this and that, it's just not worth the time. Hello, Shucks. So what am I doing now? We were going to make... I don't have bauxite. That's a problem. So we have this amount of bauxite that we can put through the electrolyzer here. And this is going to turn that into tiny piles of titanium, but like we don't have a steady supply of this. So I kind of feel like we should work towards our titanium bees, the impregnable bees. We already have noble. We need resilient, which is hardy, and tolerant. Tolerant is diligent, rocky. We have both of those. Hardy is rocky, we have, and tolerant. That doesn't sound like that's that bad. All things considered, this is pretty easy. And then this will make titanium combs, which will get us tiny piles of titanium dust. I think that's what we're doing. Titanium is from Sheldonite? No, you are incorrect. You're thinking iridium. Bees. Can I sleep? I don't know if D-Mac's still on and if he's in the overworld. I guess he is. So I guess no sleepy for us. Okay, that's fine. So impregnable. Let me write down the stuff here. Impregnable comes from Resilient and noble. Resilient comes from tolerant and hardy. Tolerant comes from rocky and diligent. And then we need to look at hardy. Oops. Rocky and tolerant. All right, so our first stop is doing tolerant, so rocky plus a diligent. We are gonna need... Oh, did I ever make more alvearies? We need 27 of these and we have 21. Oh, you know what? Actually, if we have 21, do we have the frame? No, we don't have the frame. All right, so we need 6 more frame, or 6 more alveary blocks. We can turn those into the frame housings. I will just let that happen in the background while we do some other stuff here. We might take down one of our other alvearies that we're using right now for our fuel. I'm sure it'll be fine if we stop using one of those for fuel for a few minutes. You know what I mean? So I need to go to our only force dimension, and we need a diligent. That's the purple, right? Yep, purple. Purple. So those two go together. I need the mutator block, and I need stars. That's what I need. Ooh, we're gonna have to get some more cheaty stars here pretty soon. Yeah, there is no alveary in the nether. I'm just gonna go ahead and like take this for right now. And we're just gonna use this one. I just need to replace those frames with chocolate frames and then we're good. All right, SC, have a good sleep. We'll catch you next time. All right, so there's nothing in here. I'm going to break this, and I'm going to put our mutator block with a star. Oh, that's a problem, that it puts an impregnated frame in there. Interesting. Okay, so we wanted rocky plus diligent. This. Tolerant? Tolerant. Okay, so you don't get multiple of those, you only get one. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to do that one more time, actually. Because in order to make hardy, I need a rocky and tolerant. Then in order to make the resilient, we need a tolerant as well. I think. Actually... No, we can do it without doing another one. Because I can use the princess and the drone. So rocky plus tolerant, I guess we will do... I'm trying to think which order I want to do this. I guess we'll get rid of this. I don't need that recipe anymore. So yeah, I guess rocky princess plus the tolerant drone. So we'll grab another rocky. What's the difference between cheers and subs? So subscribing to the channel gives you emotes. Cheering is just giving the streamer money. So Rocky Tolerant, Nether Star. Or, yeah, Nether Star. The only thing that you get from cheering bits is a badge that says that you've cheered bits, but like it doesn't give you anything like emotes or anything. It's strictly for supporting the streamer. Like, hey, you did a good job, here's some money, kind of a thing. Whereas subscribing would allow you to like bypass sub only mode. I think subs are allowed to post links in chat. Obviously relevant, not just any link, you know what I mean? So there's our hardy. So now we need a tolerant plus a hardy to make a resilient. Tolerant plus a hardy. Oh, I need to put the star in there first. So tolerant plus the hardy. This will make a resilient. Then we do a resilient plus a noble. Let me go grab a noble while we're waiting on that to die off. Maruski with a 40-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for the 40 months. And for dropping the tier 2 as well. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You haven't seen bees in forever? Jeez, you miss bees. So there's our resilient. And it was resilient plus noble to make the impregnable. That's what we're going for. I guess we'll just do the that princess plus this one. Oh, put the star in. And that's our last Nether Star. We gotta go do some cheaty Nether Star stuff. Oh yeah, subbing to the channel also removes ads on this channel, I do believe. Yep. Is the fuel supply keeping up now? Asked Roll. Yes. We looked at that when I first started up the stream. I think we're at like over 4,000 buckets of fuel. Those are impregnable. So now we got to take these things and make them so they produce more drones. They can work day and night, all this stuff. We need to check out their stats first and like fix them so they can produce stuff faster, etc., etc. Let me put some of this stuff away. I guess I could put the stuff back for this for now. So this needs to be turned back on to energy pulsar. That and that. And I'll swap the chocolate frames back out. Not that it really matters too much, but do that. Okay. You missed the start of the stream? Yeah, we'll take a look real quick for those who might have missed it. So our power supply is down here. I did switch everything over to the liquid fuel last night, so everything is in the liquid fuel fireboxes. And down here, these three are all running on our biofuel, which is way less energy dense than the regular fuel. So like if we take a look at the biofuel, this produces 32k EU, whereas fuel produces 384k. So I believe we said that this was 12 times, the fuel is 12 times more dense than the biofuel. But I think we said that the oil that it comes from, I don't remember the whole conversation. Anyway, it ended up being like it's 6 times more efficient to use the fuel over the biofuel. Anyway, so we have 4,000 buckets of biofuel, 4,000 of fuel, 7,000 oil being turned into more fuel. we're gaining all of this stuff, and we have 15 steam boilers up and running right now. So we're doing really good. We could probably double the amount of steam boilers if we wanted to. And we might do that eventually. But for right now, we are super good on power. Thanks to our bees. Anyway, so let's take a look at these impregnable ones. And see what we need to make changes to. Alright, so the speed. You know what? I'm gonna come over here so we can pull out the different things that I know. So we need productivity. We're gonna need fertility. Flower being rock is fine. That doesn't really matter. So productivity for speed, fertility for more drones. Area is fine. Effect, it doesn't matter. This is all good. Okay, so we only really need to give them 2 different things and then we're good. All right, so let's get that going here. So let me grab another fertility and then another productivity. Awesome. So we will do... Oh, I guess we'll fix that. So fertility and fertility. Pregnable, impregnable. We'll get these other ones filled back up. Thanks for the fuel tour. You are welcome, dude. Yeah, I don't remember how we went about that number 7. We were kind of looking at like, I think we were saying that fuel got processed at 2-to-1 oil to fuel, but then like, I don't know if we ever, if that was ever the case, like if we decided that was true or not, because we weren't able to bucket out the fuel. You know what, let's figure that out. Instead of using a bucket, we'll do like a tank or something. Let me get rid of my bucket of water real quick. I do want to see though, is it 1-to-1 oil to fuel or is it 2-to-1? We tried doing this test last stream, but I think somebody said that we did it wrong, that you can't bucket out of the refinery. Oh, and I think we ended up using that refinery too, which is fine. So refinery, bucket of oil. Now, if I remember right, they came up to this notch right here, which, I mean, the oil came up to that notch too, right? So this theoretically should be 8 buckets of oil in reserve and 4 buckets of fuel. So we can do a fuel cell, right? Fuel capsule, fuel can. But I don't... No, there is a fuel bucket. Let me get a can and see if we can extract a can. Yeah, people were saying that it's 1-to-1 or it wasn't 1-to-1. So that's the full oil gone through and this thing shut down. So if I do this, can I put this in here? I can't put any of this in here. Shift right click doesn't work. Bucket doesn't work. So do I extract that into like another tank? How do I even get it out of there? What do we use for fuel? For extracting? I guess liquid duct? And a lever? Because I am curious if it's just you can't bucket out of this thing, if that was the whole deal or not. Okay, so that should be 1 full bucket. Can I bucket out of this? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so it is 1-to-1. Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a bucket of oil before, now I have a bucket of fuel. So it is 12 times better for sure. Yep, 1-to-1. Glad that we were able to test that and verify it. Benson with a 12-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for the full year support. I do appreciate it, dude. All right, so this one's done. We can put the productivity in there now. One should be done here soon. Nettle says, hey, Hypno, sorry I missed the start of the stream. You had to do your karate class. Fair enough. I took karate when I was young. I don't remember anything about it. I think I was probably like 5 or 6 years old. Actually, I was probably older. I was probably like 7 or 8. But never stuck with it. No. All right, we're waiting on the bees. This one should be about done with its fertility on this injection. Otherwise, this bee sucks. All right, we're good. So we can put that one here, and then we'll do the fast productivity. And once this finishes up and this one finishes up, we should be able to start duplicating these bees and then start to make a lot of titanium. Real easy. Real easy. This is the OG FTB Ultimate, right? Not the Ultimate Reloaded? Yes, that's why it does not say FTB Ultimate Reloaded in the title. That is correct. I did put back the refined bee. All right, maximum fertility, fast productivity. I think that goes there. Not that it really matters. Just trying to keep them a little organized, I guess. Do I plan to replay all the old packs? I think Jessassin was talking about that, unless there's like an interesting 116 or 117 pack. I guess it'd be a 116 pack that comes out, since 117 isn't even out yet. That's on the first charge. That one's not going to go. This one could be done after this one. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I might switch over to play some other game for a little while on stream. All right, well, while these guys are doing their thing, let's not sit here and watch this, I guess. Let's continue working on making the matter fabricator. What else did it need? What else didn't we have? So, Lapatronic Energy Orb and a teleporter. So, a Lapatronic Energy Orb, Iridium Plate, and Lapatronic Crystals. We have Lapatronic Crystals. Let's cancel this. So Lapatronic, and then we have Iridium Plate. Jake says, I think the desync fixed itself. Yeah, it appears so. That's what people were saying anyway, so it must have been something on Twitch's end. Like I said, there's nothing on my end that I changed. Like, everything's literally been the same for well over a year. All right, there's our Iridium Plate. That takes a minute. There we go. Lapatronic Energy Orb. Make sure we can craft that. What's it doing? Ah, it's making all the rubber and stuff. You're hyped to see me play HCMC 100 on 116? Yeah, I would like to revisit that at some point, I think. I wish this had a counter telling you like how many more it's crafting. This is like such a rudimentary thing. Okay, so we can craft those orbs now. All right, so if I go back to making the matter fabricator. Actually, hold on a second. So that's, oh yeah, it is this one. Okay, so Lapotronic energy orb. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab the matter fabricator recipe because I'm sure that is wrong. Look at this. This is wrong too. So we'll leave that for now. Matter fabricator, where is that in here? Right here? I am sure that recipe is incorrect because it doesn't have that. Okay, so now that should be correct. So matter fabricator. If I do that. Okay, now it says we're just missing teleporter and titanium plate. So a teleporter. Easy. Easy. Oh, did I click? Is there two different recipes? One for the industrial diamond, one for the regular? Oh, that's what it is. We can just do that one. Advanced circuits. Yep, I think we are good on that. Now, I don't know if I have a frequency. I don't have a frequency transmitter, so let's make one of those. Easy. Okay, so both of those in there. We tell it to make a teleporter. Should be able to do that now. What is this HDMC? HDMC is a mistype of HCMC, Hardcore Minecraft, and it's actually HCMC 100 for 100% advancement. Okay, so the only thing we are missing at this point is our titanium, which we might already have in the system from us electrolyzing that bauxite that we had, but we now have the ability to make unlimited power. Unlimited power. Okay, and this will go right into here. Is dead in advancement? No, there is one called post-mortal though, where you die while holding a totem. That'd be pretty dumb though to like have a challenge where you get all the advancements in hardcore where you have one life and you have to die. That'd be pretty dumb, wouldn't it? I think it would be. That is not one of the things. All right, let's make frame housings. All right, so we need slab. And wooden pipe. Get back in there. I don't remember. Did I ever do this with applied energistics before? Like automate the alvearies? I feel like it might make things easier, but at the same time, then you'd have to have so many different filters for the specific bees and stuff. Maybe you can't even do that because if you set like an export bus on this thing, like the NBT data changes and there is no fuzzy mode as far as I know. Is there fuzzy mode on export buses in this version? Does anybody know? I don't think there is. Is that all I need? I need an ender chest. No, item tesseract, and I have that right here. Can I make more item tesseract, please? Can I make like 20 more? Thank you. Let me get some more disk drives here. I don't know how the final layout for our B stuff is gonna work, but for right now, we're just kind of getting things set up so that it just works, so we can just keep doing stuff. Oh, you know what? I needed one more. I definitely need more. Okay, so we'll do item tesseract, APR's pipe, wooden transport pipe, gate. This is going to be set to redstone off, energy pulsar. This is set to black, anything red, any bees. This is set to send only, main storage. Okay, so that's hooked up, but I still need a few more of those disk drives to connect all of the tile entities together. I think I need 2 more actually. But I'm just going to make a few extras just so I have them. Just do that. Just make a bunch. So we're using routers, factorization routers, to insert frames into the frame blocks. The only way routers from factorization can see these frame blocks is if this tile entity is touching another tile entity that's touching the router, right? So we're using disk drives as kind of a buffer block. To make tile entities touching. They're cheap. And they actually don't look that bad, all things considered. So in order for the tile entities to touch, I need to place one right there, right? So now that's touching, and then these are all touching to wherever our router is. And then I'll just fill this in. All right. So now we have frames in all of these just because the tile entities are touching, right? So that and that. And we should be good. We should start making 2 precious combs. Is that what it was? Or titanium combs? We should be making 2 titanium combs every 30 seconds at this point. So about every minute is a full piece of titanium. We're just gonna watch this first tick just to make sure. But it should be 2. If it's 1, it's fine, but it should be 2. No, it's 1. Okay, just 1. That's fine. So we will get a piece of titanium about every 4 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the factorization routers are pretty neat if you haven't messed with them before. But the disk drives are like one of the cheapest solid block tile entities that you can use for like connecting networks together like that. What headphones am I using? They are Shure headphones, but yeah, I think they're listed on those specs that you must have looked at already. Oh, I can put this fuel bucket away too. I don't need this. Whoop. Let's put the fuel in the fuel tank. Are we going down on biofuel? I thought this was up to 4,000 before. Def9 coming in with a 30-month resub. Dropping a tier 2 hashtag feed max. Thank you, dude. Routers OP. Routers are awesome. Let's take a look at combs. So we have 3 titanium combs. Now we have a full piece of titanium from our bees. We had 10 here. So all you gotta do is just take those and throw that through these things over here. Was there extra bauxite left over? I think there probably was. Yeah. I need to get myself a better centrifuge system so we can do more combs at once. That's something that we're gonna have to work on here pretty soon. Varix with 300 bits. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the FTB content, Mr. Streamer. Hashtag feed the fluff. Thank you for the 300 bits. I appreciate it. You know what? I should make a recipe to make the titanium. So that's how you make the titanium dust. And then I'm going to need a recipe that's going to take titanium dust and turn that into titanium ingots. That's chrome. This one's set up for that automated thing, and this is tungsten. I guess we'll do it here since this is our steel one. We don't really use steel a whole lot. Titanium. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in there, actually. I meant to do this. So we'll be able to now tell the system to craft titanium ingots, and then we'll make a recipe to turn those into plates. Okay, so that goes there, this into that, and code. Now we can put this over here into the interface. Okay, so now I need to make a recipe to make titanium plate. So titanium is going to equal that for right now. And the plate bending machine. Seems good. All right. So at this point, we might be able to make the matter fabricator. Looks like it's mostly happy. Yeah, you can automate a lot of the GregTech stuff with routers, and it definitely makes things easy because you don't have to worry about the insertion and the extraction from every machine. You just have to worry about the insertion and extraction from 2 different things. Yep. Centrifuge is also one of the things that's really nice to automate with routers, because then you can just make a wall of like 30 centrifuges or something and just have one router that's constantly trying to put combs into any place that'll find one. VGR, you gotta go. All right, we'll catch you later, dude. Yeah, I really wish this thing would say like what it's working on and what it has left, unfortunately. That's one thing I do like about AE2. Like, not only does it tell you that it's currently crafting something, it kind of tells you like how many different parts it needs to craft. Oh, looks like we're missing a little titanium dust still, huh? We should at this point have more titanium drones and we can make another alveary. Oh, you know what? We won't have more drones, will we? Because we're not using chocolate frames, we're using the other ones. I guess I'll throw chocolate frames in here to kill these off faster. So now this should die on the next tick. Then we'll start making more drones and we can duplicate this. I don't know how many of these we need, but I think it'd probably be better to have 2 of these as opposed to just 1. So while we're waiting on that, let's go queue up some more alvearies. So we have 4 blocks. We need a total of 27. So I need 23. This is really slow. I went ahead and I removed all the extra carpenters that we had since they weren't going to work. Like, we can't scale having multiple carpenters with the recipes in there. This is going to be really slow. So this isn't something that we're going to like wait on, but we'll just have those going in the background so we can set up another one here pretty soon. Hey Jakey, how you doing, dude? It would be so hard and tedious to craft everything by hand for the matter fabricator. I would not disagree. Do I have to click this thing for it to recognize? How many highly advanced machine blocks does that need? It needs 2 of them. Oh, so we need a total of 8 titanium plates. That makes sense. So I am going to need 6 more titanium combs. You're doing well. You're researching mesh Wi-Fi system stuff. You know, that's one of those terms that I've heard before. Like, my router says it's a mesh and it can like connect to other mesh. I have no idea what that even means. Does that just mean like routers that can repeat the signal? Or is it something else? Like, I've never even looked into it because I don't need more than one router for my house. But I assume it's kind of like hooking up repeaters or whatever. You're a highly advanced machine block? Thanks! Yo, this thing needs to make more titanium. What's something else that we can work on while we're waiting for this? I didn't realize we were going to have to be waiting on this titanium. I thought we were going to be pretty much set. Okay, so we got to wait on 4 more titanium combs and then we should be good. I should be cooking 1 right now. I think. Maybe not. Oh, it already cooked it. Cheaty nether stars. Thank you. Thank you. Gravity gun. Let's make 30 of those. So gravity gun is diamond plus obsidian, some ender pearls, glowstone iron. Rather inexpensive. I don't think we can make it anymore. Probably out of something. Out of pearls. Okay. Oh, I need a diamond. So in order to make a cheaty gravity gun or a cheaty ender pearls, we gotta destroy the twilight portal, put it back, not get blown up by that creeper that's over here. Just hold the gravity guns in your inventory and get hit by lightning. Oh, put that your magnet on too. Supercharged gravity gun. All right, so we need to take the uncrafting table to spawn. We'll put it right there. So that took a diamond and obsidian, some iron, and some pearls. And now that's supercharged. If we uncraft it, we get another star. Plus all those materials back. Yeah, we're upgrading glowstone to another star, essentially. Cheaty McCheaty face? Look, we're just using the mods as the mod makers wrote them, alright? We're not doing anything cheaty here. And the fact that you would even say something like that deeply offends me. Completely offended right now. FTB team, wait, that's illegal. Oh yeah, supercharge. Weird. They're all supercharged again, guys. Ah, so strange. I guess we gotta uncraft them again. Yeah, we could get nether stars with the cheaty book of cheatiness, but I think that costs like actually something. I think, is it 4 diamond blocks for another star using the cheaty book? I don't remember. No, you need the weather skeleton skulls, glowing water, and a diamond. God, that's so expensive. we go. See you, Nemo. Have a good sleep, dude. All right, so our nether stars are done. We should have the titanium. No? Yo, how do we only have one tiny pile of titanium? What's going on over here? Hey, we got a bunch of drones now. It's probably worth getting these out of there. Why you no fill up? There it goes. Well, the team had 7 years to fix it, so obviously they wanted you to do it that way. Obviously. There's my titanium comb. So I would like to make another hive. I guess what we're gonna have to do is just take over. No, you know what? We'll just hold off on this. We have the drones. I'll just leave those in my inventory to remind me later. I'll just wait until that alveary gets finished up. I'll make the 6 frames that we're gonna need. I'll keep those in my inventory too to remind me. These chocolate frames we can put away. Okay, so now that we got that, we just need one more tiny pile of titanium, and then we should have the matter fabricator. Von Deathheart with a 15-month resub. Welcome back, dude. 15 months. Wow, my oldest kid is 15. Scary driving lessons. It won't be that scary. Well, maybe it will be. I remember when I was learning how to drive, I was decent. Like, I was pretty good at parallel parking right from the get-go. I didn't really do anything that, you know, caused my parents or my driving instructors to freak out about. Like, it doesn't have to be bad, but the prospect of your kid driving, maybe that alone is just scary. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a matter fabricator. So this can take 8,192 power. It is especially in the passenger seat. So we have 14 of those. Hey, you don't know how bad I want to just set it right here and just start sucking all the power out of my MFHUs. Can I pick it back up if I set it down? So this thing's going to allow us to make UU matter. And it requires 1 million EU per UU matter. But you can use amplifiers. So if we had 34 scrap, it would cost this much EU. I think is how that works. So it looks like it costs that amount of EU with any of these different items. It's just the amount of amplifier items you need is drastically reduced. So Ender Eye Dust, for instance, we only need 3 of those per UU matter, and you get 2 of those per Eye of Ender. So that's a pretty good thing. Uranium Dust gives you this much, and it requires probably less than one item, I would imagine. This says one item, but I assume it's this last multiple. And the uranium dust is just from uranium ore that's been processed. This uranium ore, we can make uranium bees to get. Like, that's super, super easy. I bet we have a bunch of uranium right now. We have nearly 10,000 uranium. I think that's the way to go, is using this stuff. I'll have to make uranium bees, but to do that, we just need to pulverize it, I guess. Is there another way? You can macerate it too, looks like. Looks like you can macerate a block for 9, which is probably faster. We don't have any of the ore, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll make uranium bees eventually, I'm sure. I'm gonna take a stack of this and macerate it though. So replaying Ultimate again? That's what it is. Yeah. Hello, Mod Massive. Uranium. So I don't really want to draw all of the power from the base. This thing takes 8,192, and I think that's per side. I might be wrong on that. Maybe it's a total of 8,192. You know what? We're gonna set it down right here. Actually, I'm gonna grab, just to be safe, I'm gonna grab some fiber cables and bring it a little bit further away from the power storage, just in case something happens. Please don't blow up. Okay, we're fine. So it's powering up, it's doing a thing. I'm gonna put that in there. So this is probably gonna be making all of our power go directly into this. Like, we're probably draining every one of these now. Yeah, so all of the power that we're making is now being put into this. I feel like I want to add another one of these. HV transformer. Let's make that for you. Steal all the power. Uranium bee should increase mutation. Other bees around it as an effect. That doesn't matter. We have 100% mutation guarantee using the mutator block. Let me grab some more fiber. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't know if I have another EV producer. No, let's make one. Enigmatica 2, you set 3 sides, I believe. I do not know what you're referencing. I don't know what you're talking about. I set 3 sides of what? In Enigmatica 2, I said 3 sides for UU matter. So this is Greg Tech UU. This is the matter fabricator, not the mass fabricator. So while it sounds the same, it is different than what I did in Enigmatica. This is probably something that we're gonna have to change up eventually, but for right now, energy bridge, steam consumers, we need 3 tesseracts. Ooh, that's not gonna fit there. We should be able to put it off this way. So I should be able to put a liquid tesseract here, here, here. Okay, so now we have 3 of these, taking EV, converting it to HV, and then putting it into our MFSUs. I don't know how many more of these we can do. Can we do another one? Maybe we can. Let's get up another one. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm making a mistake here. Good call. I made a big boo-boo. Right now, I'm just doing an energy loop. Now we got it. Okay. So this looks like we're pulling all of the power that we can, because these aren't all just full. Let's go take a look at our steam boilers. You know, I seem to recall these steam boilers, like when you maxed them out and you used all the power, like the internal steam would drop down to here, like halfway. I'm not really sure. Not really sure why it doesn't do that. Maybe it's like if you drain out the extra steam, not just use what it's producing, like you extract steam, it'll go down that further. That much further? I don't know. Those tanks look cool, all filled up. You talking about the UI, or are you talking about down here? Like, what everything looks like? Oh, you mean these tanks. You're talking about the railcraft tanks. Yeah, they definitely look better now they got stuff in there. Oh yeah, we are still gaining biofuel. I asked earlier, are we losing biofuel? Because we're about 4,000. Yeah, now we're at 4.1. So we're definitely gaining. That's good. You saw me building it the other day and it looks cool, all set up now? I see. So are we still losing power out of these? Oh yeah. Is there a way to limit EU? I know we could throw an MFSU here and it only like output 512, but is there like some kind of a block that accepts power and like you can control how much other than that Greg Tech one? Yeah, this is not good. We're like using all of the power. Ooh, we got 2 UU matter, guys. Wow, look how fast that percentage is going. That's pretty good, actually. I almost want to set up like double our steam boilers that we have right now. energy cell. I think it'd probably be easier just to throw a few MFSUs here and just like limit it by 512s at a time. FU meter, you don't know if it, or EU meter. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, it's from Zeta's Industries, FU meter. Yeah, it's not in here. I am very tempted to like just throw a whole bunch more steam boilers down there. For right now, we can't keep this going. I think I'm just going to disconnect the cable for right now. I don't want to lose all the power in our base. We'll do that. This will just... Oh, it's almost at the next one. Let's let that finish up. There it is. Okay. So we got 3 of these delicious pink jelly beans. And these guys... we can use to make Sunarium, which is used for solar panels, and this stuff. I believe you can also turn UU matter into iridium. I think it costs 7 if you do like an ice shape one. But there's like a whole bunch of different hidden recipes that the UU matter turns into, but these are the important ones that we need for solars. So we kind of want this constantly being fed so we get more and more UU matter. I think I want to set up 5 more steam boilers. Kind of want to do that. Yeah, we could put an MFSU, so like all that power goes into one MFSU, and then the MFSU can only output 512, right? So it would limit it that way, but like if we want more, we have to slap down another MFSU and so on and so forth. But that is a way to do it. There's definitely a way to do it. Did I tell the system to make an MFSU? No, I told it to make the liquid fueled. We should do this and just put like 1 in there. The Squirmy Stout got a new emote. Nice. I'm glad you chose that one. That's one of my favorite emotes that I have. I really need to get more emotes made. I have a list of emotes that I want to have made. I just haven't like requested them yet. I need to get on that. What's the next step in this pack for power generation? So next step is going to be solars. The ultimate hybrid. This will make 512 EU per tick from the sun. So this is essentially a full steam boiler in one block that doesn't require fuel. Once you make it, it's just always going to produce that power. And you can put it into like a Mistcraft world that's always daytime. And then send the power steam anywhere you want, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Beyond this, I think the next stage is the fusion reactor from Greg Tech. So that right there is just going to give us 512. This is going to go really slow compared to what we were just doing. Like 11 times slower or something like that. But at least we'll continue providing power and it'll continue to make stuff. Yeah, I could do a separate network just for UU matter. Yep. But I have to get that done. Like pretty much all of the power that we have right now is like our main base power. And then we're trying to divert extra of it, like excess, to making UU matter kind of passively. But yeah, the idea is now we're gonna ramp up our power to like make more UU matter, to make more solars, to make more UU matter, to make more solars. It starts snowballing. So the next thing is, what are we doing? I was about to the liquid fueled firebox. We have that. I need 36 times 5. 180 high pressure boiler. I'm gonna need 5 aqueous accumulators. Did our Tesseracts get made? I assume they did. They did. I know you're not done with Project Ozone 3 yet, but how does it compare to Ozone 2? I liked Ozone 2 better, personally. Ozone 3 felt like more of the same, and it had more annoying mods in it, like Lordcraft and Embers. I don't think Embers was in Project Ozone 2. At least I don't remember it being in there. But yeah, Project Ozone 3 was a lot of the same, plus more annoyance. So some liquid ducts. Have we played MC Eternal? Nope. At least I'm almost done with it. I mean, it's bittersweet. I've been playing it for a while now. But yeah, I'm definitely about ready to move on. Yep. I don't hate the pack, don't get me wrong. But me saying it's more of the same with some mods that kind of suck or are less favorable, that doesn't mean that I don't think the pack is good. I just feel Ozone 2 was better. Yep, Prof Bob, that is accurate. All right, you know, while we're waiting on this stuff, I am going to get some stone brick, and we're gonna go dig out some space here. Oh, it is daytime, so we want. We already have that 3 blocks of space, right? So it is 1, 2, 3 for the boiler, then 1, 2, 3, and then the back wall, right? Or did I go 1 too far? That might be 1 too far. So that should be 1, 2, 3 for the boiler, 1, 2, 3 for the space, then 1. Yeah, 1 too far. This we could probably do with the filler. In fact, I might go grab that. Let me go grab that filler. Make quick work of this one. So filler, I need glass. I think I have everything else. Oh no, yeah, I have everything else I need. So the bottom, we need to go down to 56. Okay, and then that's gonna head over to here. There. Yep, that seems good. All right, so let's grab the filler. All right, so I need liquid tesseract, BC, energy bridge, steam consumer. How much memory do I assign this kind of map? Well, I'm playing on a server. I think I only got 4 gigs. Yeah, 4 gigs in the upper right-hand corner there. I don't know what the server's running. Jessassin is the one that's in charge of the server. But yeah, the older mod packs will take way less resource to run. Like, there's still a lot of content in them, but they don't take nearly as long to load or as much memory or any of that stuff. Yeah, you could probably get away with like 2 or 3 gigs for this, to be honest. Especially if you're playing on a server. When you load up Project Ozone 3, you just walk away from your PC for a bit. Yeah. Since 1.10, it seems like mod pack load times have just become ridiculous. Like, I have a pretty nice computer. It's not top end anymore. It used to be, but it's not. And it still takes me like 6 minutes to load up Project Ozone 3. Those load times are something that Minecraft Forge needs to like fix, I feel like. I wonder if it'd be possible for me to make a Mistcraft world with uranium. I don't think so, because in order for me to do that, I would have to be able to get the uranium block thing, and there is no way to make those. So like, if there isn't a uranium block page, or a uranium ore page, I don't think there's a way you can do that. All of Mod 3 takes you 20 minutes to load? Are you on like a computer from the early 2000s? Like, is your computer newer than 10 years old? Or is it like a super, super cheap, inexpensive laptop? Running straight off a floppy disk. What's a floppy disk? Is that like an NVMe? Project Ozone 3 in 2.5 minutes? Man, that'd be nice. Mine takes twice that speed, twice that length. Yeah, trying to run modded off a floppy, like I don't even think Minecraft vanilla client would fit on a floppy. Not to mention the mods. You blame Pneumatic Craft for your FPS issues in Project Ozone 3? You can make the... I assume you're referring to the pressure chamber. You can make the pressure chamber solid. You don't have to have a window. I think if you have it all solid, it doesn't render any of the air inside of it, which is easier in FPS. And if that still doesn't work, you could just move it further away out of render distance, so it's not affecting your main base. Lots of bats on the map? Yeah, there are. Is there a way to run FTB on the dedicated GPU on your laptop? You should be able to do that. It'd be in the settings for your video card. However you set that up, I don't know. Google, probably. Google usually has the answer. Oddly enough, some mods load considerably faster if you minimize the loading window. That's interesting. I know it's kind of insignificant, but like Project Ozone has that the ping pong thing, the pong game during the loading screen, and that's not 100% free. That's still running on the same single thread that the game is trying to load all the mods on. So that alone is adding a little bit of time. It might be insignificant. I don't know. I've never tested with and without, but I can almost guarantee you that there is extra time waste because of that Pong game. I don't have a proper way in and out of this place. No, not yet. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this would be our first block, I believe. Looks right. I think that last boiler at the end I'm gonna do on biofuel as well. This one we're just gonna do fuel. And this one's going to be biofuel. I need to go get some water. Is D-Max still on? He is. Whoops. Do. Okay, so the reason why I'm leaving this block off right here above the Tesseract, if you do solid fueled fireboxes and you like have the multi-block structure not set up completely, and for instance, like our old setup with the blaze rods where we had an export bus exporting blaze rods into it would just delete your blaze rods. It would just be pumping them into nowhere. They would just disappear, but it'd be pumping them into like the not formed multi-block. I don't know if I formed this multi-block and put a block on this liquid Tesseract, if it's just going to be taking our fuel and voiding it. So I'm going to not form that multi-block until we're ready to go, since I have the Tesseracts turned on. There is no magnum torch in this. Nope. Is that 180? Yes, it is. Aw, Bunny just came up to your rear window and was peeking in at us. Are you having Bunny stew for dinner? This is 147, yes. Your wife would never let you suggest that. Oops. I saw a bunny in my backyard a couple months ago. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I saw some crows in the backyard, which isn't unusual. There was like, I don't know, 3 crows just kind of like doing crow things in the backyard. And I picked up Max. I was like, hey, what are you doing? You're not even looking out the window at these birds. You should be like hunting them or whatever. So I pick him up and I bring him over to the window so he can see the birds in the backyard. And like not 2 seconds later, after Max spots them, this bunny just comes hopping out of nowhere and like scatters the birds. I've never seen that. Like this little rabbit coming over and like scaring these big scary looking crows. Like it's half the size of each one of these birds. But they took off. Whatever that bunny wanted, the bunny got that day. Doot, doot. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And a boop, 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 boop. All right, let's get the other stuff set up. Mm-hmm. All right, so I need 5 liquid tesseracts. That's gonna be send only 999. There's no quest to complete in this pack. Nope, this is a pack that was before quests were a thing. All right, we're all set. There's 5 more. 33% more power. I think we're going to end up mirroring this. I think I'm going to have at least 2 more rows beyond what we just set up. I don't know if I want to do it right now because I don't know like how the fuel consumption is going to go. Like obviously we're making enough biofuel to support at least 1 more. But maybe we're making enough to support 3 more. I honestly don't know. But yeah, we've gained like 200. We're getting about 100 buckets an hour right now. Or yeah, about 100 buckets an hour, I'd say. Wait, DMAC is doing Minecraft LPs again? Yes, he's recording a series on this server. I think he's the only one recording videos on the server. Everybody else is streaming. Boop. 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 I booped you. Aww. Come on, get in there. Haha, suck it, creeper. Suck it. Get in there. Get in there. Haha, suck it, creeper. All right, that was fun. Should I just set this up now for 2 more? I feel like I should just do that. Dr. Is it Joni? With 500 bits, please accept my token of appreciation. Well, thank you. I appreciate your token of appreciation. That's very appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and at least open up the area. I don't know if we're gonna set that up tonight or not. Filler? But yeah, we'll use the filler again. Stone brick. We're gonna need more to like fill in the walls and stuff. What else do I need? That's it? I think that's it. To at least empty the area. All right, so we need to go 1, 2, 3 for the boiler, 1, 2, 3 for a space, 1, 2, 3 for the next boiler, 1, 2, 3 space, and then the back wall. Whoops, that's one too many. I think this is the space that we need for 2 more rows of boilers beyond what we just set up. All right, let's do this. And what was the level? 66? No, 56? Yeah, 56. There you go. What's my opinion on Thaumcraft, more specifically Thaumcraft 4? What version is Thaumcraft 4? And don't say number 4. Like, what mod pack is Thaumcraft 4 in? Thaumcraft 4 is in Infinity Evolved. That was the one with the pecs, with the little things that you could eat. I thought Thaumcraft 4 was okay. It's been a while. Like, I've played through a lot of versions of Thaumcraft. I can't remember everything. I remember that one being okay, though. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, let's grab some brick. We're going to try something a little bit different. We are going to see if we can use the filler to do the walls for us. I'm going to try that. I don't know everything about the filler. Hopefully it'll be able to do what we want. Okay, so we get rid of this. And it should be this. Whoops, which should do like a hollow, filling in the walls and stuff. I'll have to get rid of this wall manually. This will probably put a ceiling on, which I don't particularly want. But as long as it does the walls and stuff. Oh, it's doing that wall too. So now I got 2 walls to get rid of. But it'll do this wall for me as well. Stop it from doing a ceiling. That definitely makes us faster. Oops. It's Steam stream time. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the name of the game at this point going forward, is we need to make more power to make more UU matter, to make more power to make more UU matter, right? But once we get like a decent amount of these boilers going into our UU matter production, we'll start making solars, and the solars will be making more power. So really, I plan on adding in about 10 more boilers specifically for the UU matter production, and eventually we'll turn that over to our normal base power. Okay, did I measure this right? I guess I should have counted this a little bit earlier. So 1, 2, 3 boiler. Oops. 1, 2, 3 boiler. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes, that spacing is correct. 3, 3, 3, and that's 3 and 3. Yep. Hmm? I guess I don't have to be counting the spacing and just line up with those. So the boiler, space, 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 boiler, and then this. That seems right. You like the power glove at this moment? It's too good. I like the power glove too. In later versions of this power armor, like it also gets a module that allows it to place light sources. So it has its own special unique light source that is like a block that is just made specifically by power. It's kind of cool. I wish this version had it, but doesn't. Okay, so we need high pressure boiler 216. I need a boatload of glass. And I also need to put torches down below, which I haven't done. Matt, you like that emote? I like it too. I want to get some more max emotes made. In fact, I think I'm going to get like 4 or 5 of them made, and we'll probably swap out some of the older, less used ones to kind of like freshen up our emote selection. I think that's how that's going to happen. I need to get them into our emote guy. It's a spider. You like Hip C as your favorite? All right, let's get some lights all up in here.
was 15 and I lost myself, but then I finally found you, and the things I felt that changed my life. Yeah. Now it's hard to go without you, but I know that if I doubt myself, I won't give up this feeling that I needed to chase something inside
Wait a second. No, that's right. I think that is enough light in here. I don't think we have to worry about anything spawning. Oh, I'm missing the ones between. The amount of torches I'm putting in here is like overkill, but whatever, it's fine. There we go. Should you play Infinity Evolved? Do you want to play Infinity Evolved? Yeah, you really shouldn't ask people what you should play. You should play something that seems interesting to you and that you are interested in. You'll probably have a better time that way. So I need the liquid fueled fireboxes. I need 90 liquid fueled fireboxes. I need 10 aqueous accumulators. There are no forged micro blocks in this. There is red power micro blocks, which is what forged micro blocks kind of came from. But the red power ones only work with red power blocks, I think. Dang it. I keep doing like a shift right click on there because I do a shift click on this. Okay, so that's all set up. Fuel out. I don't know how many more biofuels I can do. I don't want to do too many and find out that's a problem, but I guess we can do it. And if we start running low, I can just easily switch the Tesseract to fuel. And once it runs out of biofuel, I'll just fill up with the fuel. So maybe it's fine if I just swap the very back wall like we've been doing to biofuel. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. We'll just keep an eye on it. If it turns out to be a problem, then we'll just swap one of those over to fuel and it'll be fine. So this will be biofuel, and this one's biofuel. Okay, so that's all set up. Now we just need the liquid fueled fireboxes and the high pressure boilers and get some stuff going on here. One of the Tesseracts set to orange, not blue. Receive. Receive, 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 send, receive. Thank you. Good call. Okay. I also need to pick up our filler. Get good, skeletons! Goodness. Still didn't get it? Disappointment intensifies. Boop, 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 boop. Right in your snoot. Boop. The skeleton without... Check UU matter? I don't even think we have probably gotten one extra UU yet. We did! We got 1 and 67% of one. We've only used 1 uranium dust still. So how many more of these was I making? It was like 144 more? Take forever! God. Alright, we'll place these while we wait for more to be crafted. Do I need more beads for extra steam? I don't think so. Right now, we're already making a surplus compared to what we have set up. I don't know, like, with all of these, I'm pretty sure our fuel will be able to handle all of these, I should say. I don't know if the biofuel will be able to last on the new ones that we're setting up, but I think all of the fuel should be fine. The gliding thing that I have when I press shift and I'm falling is kind of annoying sometimes. Yeah, there hasn't been a golden kappa in here in quite some time. You're not wrong. Can you bind a key to enable and disable it? Maybe, but then I'd have to remember the key, and then I wouldn't have anything to complain about. I don't know if you guys know this, but I like complaining sometimes. Oh, we know. You guys didn't even say that yet, and I already know that's what you're typing. Dang, guys. Alright. Alright, so now I need 10 liquid tesseracts. Oh man, I just made a whole bunch of these. You know what? I guess I'll just set it as I'm placing them. So send only that 999. Boop. Send only 999. Boop. I'm not gonna boop everyone. Well, we'll boop them every now and then. That way it won't expect it. Boop. Oh, I misplaced that one. Boop. 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 All right. So these are all basically set up and ready to go. I don't know if I just want to hook them up and just YOLO 15 brand new boilers from zero and start wasting all that fuel at once. I'm not sure if I want to do that. We could do it. We could just YOLO that. Did the streamer just say YOLO? Isn't that what my grandparents used to say? How old is this streamer? I think we're just gonna do it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. In fact, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Boom. 15 brand new boilers. Let's go. Hey, look, our 5 that we set up earlier are already producing steam. So we have an option now. Instead of sending these on channel 999, we could send these on channel 998 and then take that steam, or, you know, some other channel. It doesn't have to be that specific number. But anyway, take that steam and put that directly into our UU matter. That way our main base power is unaffected by our UU matter. I think that's what we're gonna do. That means we have to go through here and change these real quick. Can I copy and paste into these? That'll make my life easier. Oh, I can't paste. Oh, rude. All right, we're gonna do this. So 998 is the steam that's gonna go directly into making UU matter. Which isn't going to be much right now since we got 10 of these boilers heating up. But soon. Do 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 do. Okay. Would it be a good idea to set up a steam tank for a backlog? No. Steam is very not energy dense. What's the opposite of dense? Because that's what steam is. It's very light and fluffy, like Max, who's actually not very light at all. But he is fluffy, but he's not light. Anyway, like a container of steam would probably be equivalent to something like a handful of MFSUs maybe, but then you have to worry about pumping the steam out of the said tank, and that's where your limitation is going to be. Opposite of dense equals intelligent? Not that kind of dense. Yeah, the opposite of dense is not dense. So I need to do EV producer. I need a second one. We might even need 3. I'm not sure. We're going to do 2. And we're just going to pump EV all up in this thing. Like, all up in it. Like, all up in it. So we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of that. This thing can take 8,192 in, so EV's got nothing on it. So we're going to do that. Energy bridge. Oh, I need more steam consumers. Steam consumer. 20 should be enough. More than enough. So you're saying Max is fat or all of the weight is in the fluff? I'm saying Max looks fluffier and lighter than he actually is. All right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this. Oh, it's so close. We're gonna go ahead. No, I'm not gonna even worry about it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Currently not harvestable. Do I have to use the electric wrench? Weird. You have to use the electric wrench on that. The prototype Omni wrench doesn't work. Weird. We're gonna set that up like over here. Give it a little bit of space. Little bit of space. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, steam consumer, 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 consumer. Three liquid tesseracts, please. 1 here, here, and right here. So this is going to be receive only 998. Boop. Receive only 998. Boop. And this one is receive only 998. No boop. All right, so while we're doing that, I should be able to get the other ones hooked up. EV, Steam. It's just a prototype. It's got a few bugs in it. So I need an energy bridge. Steam, consumer, consumer, consumer. Consumer, consumer. So I'll put a tesseract down here. Right. Yeah. Receive only 998. Whew. Receive only 998. Receive only 998. I mean, we're already at 20% of one of them. That's pretty good. How many liquid tesseracts do I have left over? Well, I have 4. Each of our steam boilers uses 2. Right? We just set up 15 of those, so that's 30 tesseracts just on steam boilers that we did earlier. Plus we set up another EV thing over here, so that's another 3. Like, we've used a lot of tesseracts. I'm gonna queue up like another stack of liquid tesseracts. I think I'm gonna have to worry about making some more pearls. Minium stone. Doot. Doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Boop boop boop. Beep. Bop bop boop bop. Alright. Alright, let's fix the inventory situation, because we got a lot of stuff wrong with it at the moment, and it is bothering me. Well, that goes away. That goes away. That goes away. Don't need those. Don't need this. Don't need that. Alright. How are we doing on titanium? Now that we've been, like, doing stuff. Ooh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we gotta wait for those boilers to reach 100 Celsius each. Oop. Where are they at right now? Oh, they're almost there. They're almost there. They're 80 degrees. Whoop. Okay, okay. This torch seems like it's out of place. This one right here. I think that torch belongs there. I think that's better. Yeah, so once these start producing steam, like all of them should start producing steam at about the same time. Once these start producing steam, then we'll start really rocking there on the UU matter. Why isn't all the steam input on the energy bridge at 1,000 millibuckets per tick? Because we have each steam boiler doesn't produce 1,000 millibuckets per tick. We only have 5 steam boilers going into 6 different tesseracts into like 10 different faces. Once these kick on and start producing steam, then you'll see it. It'll be glorious. It's almost there. I want to see this happen. I really want to see this happen. Peace out, mobs. So a thing that we need to do is worry about extracting the UU matter, because I think that'll only hold a stack. And then uranium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to process a few more of those into that dust so we have plenty. I probably won't have to worry about that stack running out overnight, but maybe. Anyway, so we're going to do a chest. We're going to do, I guess, a router. And then we'll do an item filter. And then we'll also have to grab ejector. I don't know if the, I guess we could use applied energistics. But I kind of just want to put this right here. So we'll do that, this, item filter, and ejector. So we're going to be looking for specifically this, and we're going to be ejecting to the purple. All right, that should be good. Do 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 do. All right. Uranium. Good enough. This is looking better. I think they're starting to kick out more steam. Look at that. There it is. There it is. So the router did not get that UU matter. There it is. So we might be able to hook up another one of these since these two are completely maxed out. We are not using all of the available steam. Hello, Gator. It's been a long time. How am I doing today? I am doing well. How are you? That's energy bridge, steam consumer, 3 tesseract. Oh, I did that in the wrong spot. Receives, no, 998. Receive, 998. And receive, 998. Okay, so this, we must be using all of the available steam at this point. This one's maxed out. This one's wiggling a little bit, and this one's wiggling. So that, I feel pretty confident that we are putting in all the steam that we can. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that's just going to be going constantly. So is the max output of the energy bridge 2 KEU, or can you make the energy bridge output more than 2 KEU? So the maximum of an EV producer is 2K. It's probably 2048, but it like rounds off the 48, so it says 2.0. It'd probably say 2.48, 2.048 if it didn't truncate it. This will only accept 1,000 millibuckets per tick per steam consumer on 4 of them, and then like 200 something millibuckets on another one. So it takes 5, but it doesn't use all 5 to the fullest extent, because it can only output that into Steam. I'm sorry, it can only output that into 2048 packets of EU, right? Does that make sense? Like, it can only output a certain amount, even though you're pushing in as much steam as you can. It only uses as much as it can convert. So yeah, we're up to 5 of those. The only thing that I don't like about this setup is I do not have access to like right click on this. I have to go into the back, which is pretty annoying. So I think I'm going to change this. I think I'm going to put that under. I'm going to put the chest in front. And that way I can right click on this and see stuff. So the router, we want to filter on those. We're going to eject, I think it was purple, right? Eject to purple. And that's from south side extract. And this gives us the ability to kind of like look at each one of these and see what they're doing too, which is good. I like it. I just want to make sure when this ticks over that the router is grabbing it and it doesn't build up to one stack and then it stops. How do you make a modded server to play with your friends? You get a server running either on your computer or on a hosting service and you connect to it. You can open up your game to LAN if you got somebody on your network, or you have a way that you can share your network across the internet. There's a few different ways. I would recommend Google. Google has all the answers. Looks like we're good. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. We're not gonna mess with the quarries today, since they were kind of like in a weird position. I'd rather start them at the start of the stream and not like at the end of the stream, you know what I mean? So it's something we can just kind of derp around with at the beginning. If we do it now, then they won't be done by the time we start a stream tomorrow. And the cycle will continue. So we'll go at night without messing with them. But guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we play some FTB Ultimate. If you're new to the channel, we do stream Monday through Friday, excluding Thursdays, starting at 2 p.m. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow for another live stream of this pack. If you guys want to check it out, you know where to be. I ain't got anybody streaming right now who I'm gonna host up, so we're just gonna end it. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. Miss you. Bye guys. Bye. Except for that one guy. I don't actually miss that one guy, but everybody else I miss you. But if you're that one guy, I don't actually miss you.